Good evening.
I gotta put my hat backwards.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. To all of you watching this episode of the Three Dudes Podcast, I'm Broden Wunderlich. Seated next to me is Liam Owens. And next to me also is Easton Bennett. Welcome.
Boy,
was that an intro?
might be the least energy we've ever had on an intro.
It's like, hey, let's go low energy into this episode.
Yeah, we don't want to expulge all our gas.
Expulge. Is that a word?
I don't know.
Expunge?
Expunge. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Isn't that to like prove someone like guilty or something?
If you expunge evidence, I think.
That if you expunge it, I think you're getting rid of it.
Yeah.
He's twitching.
It's like when you have the sponge.
I'm
Dude, my right eye twitches all the time.
My left eye. It's got something to do with our tap water. I know it.
Cataracts.
Yeah. It's turning the frogs gay. Is what it's
Exactly. Exactly. I knew it.
Got
all the time.
Bad tap water in this city.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think they just passed a law or a new thing in the city that they have to treat the water differently now.
Why?
Starting
Abusing it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It
Start
was,
being nicer to it?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are they doing to it right now?
apparently there's too much of a certain chemical or something. I'm not exactly sure on the specs of this.
Did you see
new
that
regulation?
Did you see that Brita is a hoax? Their Brita filters don't actually clean anything. It just changes the flavor to take out the shitty tap water flavor. Yeah, doesn't actually filter anything.
Yeah. Well, I guess I wasn't wasting money on Brita all these years.
I have a Brita, but the thing is, I don't really care about it, taking out the chemicals. I just want it to not taste like shit.
I
if
like
it tastes fine,
water.
there could be. You like our tap water?
Maybe it tastes different out of yours, but
I drink a half gallon of it every day.
yeah, I drink 84.6 ounces of it every day.
Of tap water from mine. That's
tap
crazy.
water from it actually comes from my house. Yeah. Out of the faucet.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it is drastically worse than other cities.
What city is better?
Bismarck mainly. I've had Bismarck tap water.
Maybe they already have that regulation in place.
Yeah.
You and tap water is apparently like Nick Soltis and Mountain Dew at fast food places.
Doesn't have Mountain Dew there?
No, he has a running poll of the best Mountain Dew from different places that he's ate at. I respect that. I'm pretty sure he has Taco John's ranked number 1, and that is a valid choice.
Seems like a hard thing to keep up with.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. I mean, I think it would, if you really suckle down a lot of Mountain Dew.
And he does.
Suckle down.
Yeah.
That's a good verb.
And if you do, then you're obviously going to be able to tell the difference. I mean, if you get a splash of dew from someplace and it just really knocks your socks off, then it's going to climb the ranks.
Yeah. It's hard to, I feel like it'd be hard to judge them unless they're all like there, because you're in different moods, you're in different states of mind when you're trying different Mountain Dews.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're hungry, sometimes you're thirsty.
First you got to do the dew, but like those people do on social media where they have a box and a straw leading down to different, and they try to guess the beer or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then you got to do that with like McDonald's,
6
whatever.
different types of Mountain Dews.
A regular can, a bottle,
Can
Taco
Mountain Dew
John's.
is superior to any other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big Mountain Dew fan, but I would go can of Mountain Dew over anything else.
You're off the
I'm off the
soda pops
stuff.
now. Yeah.
When's the last time you had a soda pop?
Yesterday.
All right, back on the stuff.
It's mixed with alcohol, and I didn't really realize it.
But you didn't like the soda
I was on a little mini pub crawl yesterday.
Were you?
Yeah. It really just kind of came out of nowhere. Me and my family, so my sister's back from school in Grand Forks and didn't know what to do. So they want to go to the thrift store. So we went to Backdoor Treasures. Make your jokes now, if you will.
Is that here?
The jokes make themselves for that place.
Downtown.
Backdoor Treasures.
Yeah.
That another adult film movie.
So we went there and then we were hungry. So we're like, oh, let's go to
Backdoor Treasures.
Sports on
The place where you can get close and have a bite to eat, apparently.
So we went to Sports on Tap, went up there for some appetizers, had a drink, and then we decided to go to, where were we going to go? Jada just turned 21 here a few months ago. She's like, I want to know what the Poor Farm looks like.
Oh, man.
I'm like, not really. You probably don't.
I don't think you do,
we can try.
actually.
So
That's
we went
not
there.
her crowd.
It was closed. So then we were right there. She'd never been to the DAC, so we went to the DAC. Went to the deck. We're like, we'll have a shot and leave. As we were getting the shots, my dad gave my sister $20 putting pull tabs. She went over there. First of all, didn't know how to do it. You know how the buttons, there's 6 push buttons. The light goes between them, and she thought she had to like chase the light.
Oh man.
Yeah. So she was like, do I have to like hit the light that it's on? I'm like,
Yes.
So I started hitting all the buttons, and I'm like, no, you can just hit whatever. So we end up getting up there, and she opens one of the pull tabs, and all I saw was lines all over, crisscrossed everywhere. And I'm like, holy fuck, what is it, Jetta? She just closes it up, like puts it on her chest. Like she got scared that she was touching it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, open it up. And she's like, oh, what am I looking for? So she starts looking at the back of the pull tab. Like it's going to tell her.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 3 poker cards or 3 chips. And I was like, just open it up. It'll tell you in yellow how much you want. She opens up. It was $400.
Sick.
Oh,
So
man.
then,
So sick.
so
I
then the
hate
2
when other
bar
people win.
afternoon turned into, I guess we're doing this.
You go all in.
Yeah. So then we were going to go downtown to the old ice box. What's it called now? Knockback.
What?
Something like that.
Right before you go over 3rd Street, there's a little tiny corner bar. That was closed too. We're going to go to Arnie's, also closed. So then we went to On the Rocks. Went to On the Rocks. They had mystery shots for $1. So we had a couple of those. And then the bartender came over and brought us some more for free.
Sick.
So I think we had 8 shots between the
Each?
4 of us.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I was like,
8 shots
my
between the 4 of
God.
us and a drink. And then, you know, you're at that point.
Yeah.
So then we're going to go to the Lucky Strike. And I was like, I don't want to drive all the way up there.
It's closed anyway.
Was it closed?
Yep.
Yeah. So then we went to the Lamplighter, got some popcorn and drink.
Old trusty.
Yep. And then went home for supper, sat by the fire. Yeah. It was unintentional pub crawl just turned into
A fun day.
1:30 to getting home at midnight.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's cool. I had a lot of stuff to do that I didn't get done, obviously, but
Yeah.
had fun.
Pay the price for it today.
Yeah, pay the piper.
That's right. Sundays are for drinking.
Correct.
You
the
missed-
Lord's Day.
You missed a great chance to, for the next however long, let Jada believe that she had to press every lighted button.
It's true. I shouldn't have spilled it so quick.
Ah.
I was just so dumbfounded that she was
Didn't know
like
how.
asked that.
Yeah.
I was like, no. And then like I should have went with that.
It only gives you one if you hit the light up one.
Yeah.
And
But
if you
then-
miss, it just eats your $1.
Yeah. Then after that, I was trying to chase it so much harder than you think it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Like it's like whack-a-mole, but on
You got
steroids.
to be lined up like right here, and there's
Yeah, you got to be like Beethoven on the keys.
I think
Oh,
yeah, like a
Tickling the
Adderall pill
ivories.
or something.
Tickling the ivories. I like that. Liam, new saying that what is it called? God.
that
what-
we've implemented back into our vernacular.
yeah. You sent me the TikTok.
Yeah,
What was it?
beast.
No, it was the saying after.
Glaze the disciples real quick.
Glaze the disciples if you give your buddy a compliment.
Glaze the
Ah.
disciples with a little quick something.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's really
What's up,
good.
beast?
What's up, chiller?
What's up, chiller? Slugger?
Slugger?
What's up, chiller? Chiller's
Slugger.
a good one.
Chiller.
What's up, chiller?
Champ.
Dude, that guy, I sent you that same one. Have
You
you
probably
been on
did.
it?
I,
You haven't looked yet? So funny, dude.
So I went in there, had to glaze the disciples. I'm like, wow,
You want to go and glaze the disciples the compliment real quick? Dude, call him Slugger. Say, beast. What up,
Yeah.
beast?
which is pretty sweet. But yeah, that was my weekend.
Not bad.
fun weekend.
Really fun weekend.
I got sunburnt on Saturday.
Yeah,
Bad.
Doesn't
Still-
sound like a fun
went
weekend.
away already.
No.
You don't look
No.
too red.
No, he's
Oh, chest.
Yeah. Chest and shoulders. Are
We were in
bad.
the reverse T where it's only sleeves, your head, and then your legs. And
I
then
don't
your
know
t-shirts
because the
and
rest of this has already got sun, but this is like pasty.
stuff. Mm.
So this, when it gets the sun, doesn't do too hot.
Yeah.
When it's hot.
Gets a little warm on the old chest.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm a little.
There it
Go
is.
show people.
Yeah.
Yep.
there. It is.
Look at
Yeah,
look at
let's
me.
do that.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is Saturday. Me and a buddy went. He has a plane. Had got his pilot's license, bought a plane. So we went flying. Went to Tioga to play a round of golf.
Who is this?
Pretty cool. My buddy Mike is a coworker.
Oh.
So apparently good with his money.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just bought a plane.
Yeah. He said, you know what? I think I want to get my pilot's license and get a plane.
You get
And then-
loans on those or those cash deals?
You get loans.
Okay.
I think it's still technically like an automobile.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah. It's
There
all
you
the
go.
same
Same
movie.
di-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same tape. Same thing, I'd say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Flew there, came back. Yesterday, went to hung out with the in-laws for a little while. That was about it for that. Today, beat Broden golf. Scramble.
Yep. You guys scrambled?
Yeah, him and Nick and me and Alex.
The
most
scramble.
Yeah.
My team versus his team, we scrambled.
What'd you get on that one?
Take the back shot.
The most undeserving team I've ever seen win a scramble.
Oh, there it is.
It was
It
terrible. Dude,
Yep.
we were up.
Say it.
I would try.
Waiting.
We were up going in on the turn after hole 9.
Up by 3?
2.
Up by 2.
Up by 2 going in.
You at one point did have a 3-shot lead.
Hey, you know what they say? 2-goal lead's the worst goal lead in golf.
Well, no, I'm not
it was
saying
3 at one point.
that their play didn't deserve the win.
Go on.
I'm saying that their attitude didn't deserve the win.
Sure.
I've never seen a
sore
more.
losers?
Yeah, they were pouting. They wouldn't even talk to us
Sore
on
losers.
hole 8.
Then lose.
Yeah.
You were being, but you wouldn't even talk to us on hole 8.
That's not true.
That is 100% true.
Pretty sure I talked
Nick
to you.
walked back from the tee box to the cart and said, "Sorry, I'm not allowed to talk to you guys right now."
I didn't. That was not my doing.
Liam, did you have a talk with them going up 7th fairway that said we're not talking to them anymore?
Sure didn't. Sure did not.
Nick just pigeonholed that himself. He's just like, Nick seems like the kind of guy that would
Be that
start to not
as
talk,
it
though.
may,
That's my
it
teammate.
still happened.
We're teammates. I'm in this with him,
Yeah.
and we've never lost.
Never lost.
Never lost.
Well,
No, it was fun.
So
though.
we had,
It was
we had a
fun.
good time. Me
Liam
and Nick
chipped in.
I
an
chipped
eagle.
in for eagle. Nick chipped in for birdie once.
Yeah,
And so we collectively with those shots, we ended up
winning because of those 2 shots.
essentially, yeah.
had that dog in you.
Yeah, I had to pull it out one time for the one time because
And
the
he did.
entire front 9, I played like shit. I had the dog in me, and I played like dog shit for the
I had the
first
dog
half.
shit in me.
Yeah, it was so bad.
But then on the back 9, you got rid of the shit and you
Yeah.
were just straight dog.
I had to. Yeah, I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop throwing my clubs.
So many club
I
throws
did.
today.
I'm going to hang on to these.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did make
That's
some
fair.
good.
It didn't help that there was a group of 5 in front of us playing at
dude.
a 15-minute a hole pace.
Fuck.
What kind of people were they?
Some younger guys and like
Fat.
2 older.
At least the one was.
This is like
Sturdier.
good cop, bad cop. Some
Yeah.
younger guys that were fat.
But then the 2 older guys were sturdy gentlemen,
yeah,
Yeah,
sturdy.
they were going nowhere in a hurry. I
waiting
promise
for
you that.
greens to clear at like 260 yards away.
We-
They don't even hit their drivers that
The
far.
4 of us, all 4 of us, collectively, all of us, we can outdrive their shortest player by 150, 200 yards probably.
So not good.
Oh,
That's the worst when you
Dude.
get behind a slow group.
and just with no spatial awareness whatsoever.
Yeah.
Dicking around in the trees for like 5 minutes, looking for a ball.
Ball hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That'll
just-
happen.
Whatever.
But
Anyway,
it was fun.
let's
It's
talk
a
about
Monday.
this episode. Yeah, we didn't work. It's Monday. It's Labor Day. Shout out to all the laborers.
This
Some
is
of
your
us
day.
had to work. Yeah.
Well, before we do that, Liam, I'm going to read these comments and you get into that.
All right. Go ahead.
So we got 5 comments here over the past week. Mr. VoidRoy6869 says, "Homie's full of shit. You have to have contact with the wheel or it won't work. It used to be like that, but they changed it like a week after they launch it. After news articles of sleeping people driving on the freeway, everyone can have a podcast, but maybe not everyone should if you can't do due diligence." Now, I had a stroke trying to read his.
Well,
Well, Mr. Voidroy, I might be full of shit, but
hey, we really got an uptick in hate comments now
Yeah.
that we're back on the clips, and that's what we've been missing.
Let's go.
I love hate comments.
It's
They're
been
so
too
funny.
long.
Who's our original?
Louis Ongpin
Yep,
Travels.
Louis Ongpin.
Never
Louis.
forget him.
Boy, if he came back for just a turnaround 1 year special,
Man, if we saw Lewis,
I would
imagine
lose my
we
mind.
converted him to a fan.
If we ever got to do like a red carpet walk, we'd have to bring him with us.
Yeah. And then we do
Our
bad things
first
to him on
hater.
the carpet.
Oh, I'd beat the shit out of him.
Like with some jackass stuff. Like we'll sack tap him the whole way down.
Yeah.
Trip him.
Broden's like,
Tabletop him.
first thing he thinks of, we can repeatedly speed bag him. Awesome.
Did you see that other TikTok I sent you?
That's so good. Yeah, we're gonna throw a beehive at him.
So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then W007, I think this is towards you, Liam, maybe. The marquee wasn't baller, LMAO.
Talk about your whip.
Yeah, it was. It was. You're wrong. You're entitled to your opinion, but you're a huge idiot. Marquee
Nice.
was such a cool car, dude. Most comfortable.
Spacious.
I think it's
sitting on
I think it's the name too.
sitting on a couch. The Marquee.
Yeah, we got a lot of feedback on the favorite cars and what they would do. So
Hey,
Yeah.
I rocked with it.
And then
car goers.
the only non-hate comment of the week, I'm Dirk Diggler, 7170. Yeah, I definitely prefer the health benefits of a pipe if I can get around the fidgeting of just smoking a cigarette. Definitely healthier than whatever Philip Morris has given me.
Who's Philip Morris?
wait.
I don't know. Can you look
Nathan?
that up, Nathan?
Philip Morris.
It's just his buddy that keeps feeding him cigarettes.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of feeding you cigarettes. Oh, man.
His shirt.
Saturday. Yeah, and my shirt. Check this out. Anyone that's watching, if you're listening, check it out later.
Vaping sucks. Smoke a cig like a man.
Yep.
With a rat smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. So, Saturday when me and my buddy flew to Tioga, we're driving up to the first hole.
You had to get that in there again.
Well, that's what happened Saturday. You know what? If I'm going to flex my buddy's plane, then I'm going to flex the plane. Driving to the first hole, some guy drops a
Why don't you
pack
fly
of
to the first hole?
No runway.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. I'm done.
Sounds like a lot of
Promise.
plane envy coming out
Yeah,
over here.
I'm a little jealous, okay?
Don't be. It was sketchy.
Crop duster.
Some guy dropped a full pack of cigarettes out from his cart when we were driving behind him. I picked him up and I go meet him there. And you drop these. There you go. And then
You
I
get him back.
handed it to him. Of course. Handed it to him. And he goes, thanks. And I go, kind of customary since I grabbed those for you. And he goes, oh, you want one? I go, yeah, just one's fine. He goes, take 10. Starts like you
Peeling him out.
yeah, hands me 10 cigarettes. I go,
Like,
dude, I don't even have a lighter.
Single units?
Yes.
Like not for resale where he's giving you one.
He gave me 10.
Single units, yeah. Like it
Yeah.
was just a handful. Not even in a
10
box.
You're losing me at the single units parts. Cigarettes.
Not a pack,
a
not
single
10
a
packs.
single unit, a
10
single
single cigarettes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what cigarette is.
Yes. Yes, but I think it's funny that he's just handing you like 10 individual cigarettes just loosely in your hand.
Yes, 100%. That's
Yeah.
what he did. Yeah. Gave me those, and I was like, dude, I don't even have a lighter. And he goes, oh. Hands me an extra lighter.
Barbecue lighter.
I go, cool. Thanks, man.
He was ready to give those up.
He was so happy to give those up. He goes, yeah, you picked them up and gave them back to him. I go, I don't have a lighter. So, yeah.
Start scraping them against cement.
Yeah.
This
Flint
works.
and steel.
Magnifying glass. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was insane.
It's like, hey, bro, can I borrow your glasses? He's holding it up to the sun. Yeah. Big crazy. Pulled out a rubber band and just wrapped them all up for you. Like, here you go.
Yeah,
I don't have an extra box, but
Here's a rubber
Wrapped 'em up like
band of cigarettes. You could smoke them all at once at that point.
yeah.
I'm not gonna
Wraps
do
them
that.
up like a Subway sandwich for you.
He pulls out a wrapper,
Oh, man.
a sticker.
Alvera J comments, I think this is about me talking about the conjugation of the wow. Oh, shit. Verb colgar, which means to hang in Spanish. He says, you're so full of BS. First two would only be in Argentina because in most other Spanish-speaking countries, we use the right conjugation of the verb cuelgate. Second, even in Argentina, we still buy Colgate with its original brand. No rebranding needed. Boy. Oh, why do you have to throw that in there?
What?
God.
Let me see that.
He called me boy.
Boy.
Boy. Did he comma and then boy?
Yeah.
You really dirty dog.
Wait,
He's
did he
like,
say-
I don't even, I'm going to like ears down, tail between my legs, run away from that comment.
boy?
What?
I'm reading the wrong one.
Oh, I was going to say, what are you having trouble understanding? It's just three
The
letters.
letters. The
Oh,
words.
he said we use the right conjugation of that verb.
Yeah.
First would only be, elevarage. There's different forms of Spanish because Argentinian
Our
and,
Spanish and yours.
and Hispanics.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's different. Yeah. So we use the right one. Now you're an idiot. First of
I
all.
passed
Yeah.
3 years of Spanish with an A.
I think
so-
we know more than you do.
Yeah.
We've read books.
Yeah. You claim to speak Spanish. Okay.
We're definitely wrong, by the way.
No.
There we are. We'll
There's
never
no
admit
fluff
that.
on this podcast.
No, we'll never admit that, boy.
You guys want to know what
God.
Philip Morris is?
Yeah,
Yes.
Philip Morris.
Oh, I gotta figure out a different way to get your guys' attention besides holding a mic up.
Yeah.
It's like the world's leading tobacco company.
Just whacking on the wall.
So like they're their best-selling product is Marlboro cigarettes.
Oh,
Oh, the cigarette no one knows how to pronounce.
so Philip Morris is a
Marbs.
company, not a.
It's a parent company.
Oh, okay.
It's not his friend.
Fuck.
My
He is.
friend.
Could be.
Nah,
What if
Philip
he is?
Morris could be his friend that started the
Have a
company.
meeting
Philip
with
Morris.
Mr. Morris.
could be
Yeah. Yeah. Try to say that.
Marlboro.
Marlboro.
Never sounds right.
There's an
Really,
L in
you're
there.
Kind of right.
Marlboro.
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 That's why you just
You
say
know what?
Marbs.
Remember that thing people used to do in middle school where you'd say do or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Marlboro.
What was that world
I'm losing it.
that we used
What?
to say? It's
I
like
think
Laurel and Yanny.
Yeah, I think you say girl into your
Oh, and it sounds like
fist. and-
gooey or something.
I don't know, but
we were
it was
dumb kids, Liam.
It sounds like something that you maybe started.
Could be.
Yeah,
I can't get over that guy calling you boy.
I know that's pretty funny.
That's insane.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Should have commented back.
You had to
Thanks,
try to-
Chiller.
What is the Italian?
Thanks, champ. Slugger.
Yeah, Slugger's the one. Okay, Slugger. It could be taken bad. But no, what's the Garcon? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, pump the brakes, Garcon.
there you go. Yeah, get him back.
Yeah.
It's like saying boy in Italian, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah.
Marco Lobo 7681 comments, why? Us knowing that China is using TikTok to really use that information against us, you and still, how can you? Oh, no big deal, right? This
Guy's losing it.
yeah. Does your dumbasses understand wars and how they got started?
He was talking about us referencing the TikTok video of the guy dropping bottles and pushing and rolling stuff downstairs, glass jars.
Yeah.
Really, really upset him, I think.
So are we starting a war right now?
So
I think-
he was upset by us talking about a clip of a TikTok that we posted a clip of a TikTok of.
So
Yes.
he watched
So he
our
was on TikTok.
Was it or was it a Facebook reel? or something like
YouTube
that?
shorts. But tomato.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine.
That's like you're smoking a cigarette versus smoking a pipe.
Yeah.
That's,
great.
Yeah.
so you're not that much better,
Steal
Marco.
from Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah. This,
Holier than thou.
yeah, the holier than thou. So
Sorry, Marco.
yeah,
It's all right.
Hey,
I don't know why we
I,
have to be dumbasses.
If I
You
see
didn't
you,
have to say
if I see
that.
you on the front lines of our next war, I'll be sure to apologize for starting it.
He's in the They'll Do It group.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they'll do it.
He's one of them.
Yeah, that's it for comments for the week. So Liam, you go ahead and rattle that thing off there.
So what we have here is a postcard
Beer man.
from J.O. Beers, which looks oddly similar to this one because it's from the same place. This one we got last year, dated the 4th of August, 2022. So now coming
Wow,
up
it's that
on,
close.
yeah, coming up on, and this one's the 24th of August, 2023. So slightly
A year and 20 days.
Yeah, a year and 20 days after our first postcard from a fan. We have no idea.
Both
who
are
is.
anonymous. We don't know
Yeah,
if they're the same ones or not.
Didn't
We
even
don't-
say read me on your show on that one. They knew. They're
Yeah.
like, those dumbasses.
They're
will
gonna.
read it.
Hang on, let me see that one real quick.
Oust yourself.
That's the one that's got some
You know what?
Easton hate mail.
I kind of like
The first
not
one.
knowing. Kind of like, and then it says
Kind of like
the,
that.
the first one ends "Love your secret admirers" with a heart on top. Interesting.
A hard on?
Heart.
a drawn one.
A drawn hard on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Top.
so we have a new one. So, dear three dudes, do an episode on restaurants. Talk about favorite places and funny stories. And that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
They cut to the chase with that one. This one's got some hearts. This
Read that one
says,
again for the people.
We all just watched your new podcast, and oh my God, it's so funny. My girlfriends and I are in love with you. Love your secret admirers. Man, this is so baffling to me. Like, I just want,
and here's the
want to
thing.
know, but I don't. You
It
know?
comes to my house, so they know my address.
Yeah.
So it has to be somebody like we personally know, the three of us.
I'd hope.
Yeah.
Or a stalker.
Could be.
What if it's actually just a dude and he's just playing us or thought we'd like,
This is girl handwriting, 100%.
this is?
you have girl
absolutely-
handwriting though.
Yeah, but
Do you?
Yes, he does.
mine's like sloppy. Mine's like sloppy though.
Oh yeah.
This is look at the
Neat.
hearts on this.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
sure.
definitely girl handwriting for sure.
That one looks less girly.
This one's
that one's with a
that's
marker.
girly.
It's hard to write with a marker.
Yeah, I think
I thought
think
it
it's
was
equally as
my
girly.
girlfriend's older sisters, but I couldn't get them to admit to it. I don't think they did. It's something they would do, but I don't think they did it.
We're gonna need a freaking shelf for these beer mails.
Do you think we could get a
I think we should get a
forensic
JL
analyst?
Beer sponsor. Is what we should get here.
Now we're talking. We should have a sponsorship from JL Beers, and we could have them line postcards pre-addressed to us, and then people that sit there could write us topic ideas.
This is
Get them in the mail.
This is not a bad idea.
Thank you. I am really smart.
I wonder if we could talk to JL Beers and say, what's going on here with the
Yeah, we would have to schedule a meeting with Mr. Beer.
JL himself.
Yeah.
If we could meet with JL Beers and say, hey, anyone that comes in and sends one of these to Three Dudes gets 10% off their meal.
Who's paying for that?
JL Beers is.
As our sponsor?
Because we're pushing people to them.
Yeah, we just read an ad, or
If they go
we'd
in-
say go to JL Beers. This episode's brought to you by JL Beers.
And
They're
if
right
they
over
go
here.
in and if the person that goes to JL Beers mentions Three Dudes, they get 10% off.
No, they got to send the mail.
Or does it say we're here for the Three Dudes postcard?
Yeah. I
And
like
then
that.
when server receives postcard, 10% deducted off meal.
I like that. We're
That-
going places. It's not a bad idea at all.
See, you're the businessman. You take those 2 postcards and you pitch that idea to them.
I have something to bounce around to you guys too after the episode. I want to.
Pulls out a beach ball. Let's do this.
What were those old paddle balls? Is that what it was?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
Now we're
Yeah,
talking.
the
It
ones
pulls
that-
out 3 of
A
them.
balloon. We got to play that balloon where you can't let it touch the ground or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
that
I'm
game.
all in.
Keep it afloat.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about restaurants. Thanks, anonymous donor
person.
of postcard. You're much appreciated. Thank you for engaging with us.
Oh, wow.
Golly, man, that rumbled my eardrums.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, golly. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
So,
So, I guess we'll start off with some of the largest restaurant chains in the United States.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
biggest real estate person in the world.
Huh?
Yeah, old McDonald.
Had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
I had
Yeah.
to drink water, so I didn't laugh there. Couldn't get it out.
Even as Americans' tastes and dining habits shift, chain restaurants remain part of the country's landscape. Many major chain restaurants thrived in 2020 when smaller companies took a big hit during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes.
Damn it.
What was that all about?
What?
We're losing our mom and pop
Pandemic.
shops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
It's a shame.
So, I mean, this article that I read did say something about support your local restaurants and mom and pop shops.
Precisely. Everyone go eat at Charlie's Diner next weekend.
Boom.
Yeah, so this one's not sponsored by JL Beers. Next week will be. This one's supported by local Charlie's.
Yeah.
Homesteaders.
So, McDonald's is number one. Do you guys want to guess at any of the other? I have 25 biggest ones in the country. You guys want to take a stab at any of the other ones?
Burger King.
That's not number 2.
No, it's not number 2, but it is number
13.
7.
5. 6.
Five.
6.
Six, really?
Sorry.
Burger King slaps, dude. Wendy's.
Wendy's is 5.
I thought you just said Burger King was 5.
6. Burger King 6.
Hold on. Let me think.
Hardee's.
No,
Carl's Jr.
same thing.
Not. Yeah.
Not on the list.
Really?
What if
No.
we do like a
You guys are missing like some really big ones
like
here.
Taco John's?
No,
Taco
Taco
Bell.
John's.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is number 3.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say Taco Bell.
Really?
Yeah.
Taco Bell's big. I think we correlate it to people that are on narcotics in Minot.
Yeah.
But
Makes perfect
Yeah.
sense.
I think other places it's kind
Well,
of a staple.
It's
Taco
a-
Bell along with
Classy establishment.
it is. I love Taco Bell.
It's
dude.
good, dude.
But Taco Bell along with a couple other restaurants is owned by Pepsi.
Oh.
So that's why they're so big.
Yeah, that's why they're also
Selling Baja Blast.
no. That's why the 3 restaurants. What are they? Pizza Hut.
Taco Bell and
There's one other random one. That's why they're usually all in the same building.
KFC.
KFC. Yeah.
Really? I
Yep.
didn't know that.
What's number
KFC.
2?
Number 2 is Starbucks, if you count that.
Oh.
I don't count.
They
that.
sell
I was gonna
food,
say.
but
Yeah.
It's shitty food.
It's the most disgusting.
It just looks like it's been sitting in that glass box for a while.
Has.
It's like our spider.
I think that's just a display,
It is.
but maybe not like some of the cake pops and stuff. But some of the ones that you guys missed were Chick-fil-A, Subway, Domino's, Chipotle, KFC. We got that. Chipotle.
There it is.
Chipotle.
He looks at me, he's like, Lee?
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
There you go.
Anyways,
Next one.
Dairy Queen, Little Caesars, Arby's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Papa John's,
Nothing.
Applebee's, Chili's.
Applebee's and Chili's are regular restaurants. Yeah.
They're chain restaurants.
Oh, chain. That's what it is. I was thinking fast food for a second.
No.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't guess something else then.
Yeah, like I
I'd
said,
guess
Subway,
Applebee's.
Popeyes, Sonic. What else? Say it? Little Caesars is
Nothing
up there.
better than a cold Little Caesars pizza like
I
a
knew
day
you were going
after.
to say that.
Dude, when I
God, you
lived
get
in
the
Canada,
biggest hard on for that stuff.
love it. You
Leave it sitting on the
here's,
counter.
here's the trick to Little Caesars. You go and you buy Little Caesars. You're like, I'm going to have Little Caesars tonight. So you get a pizza, whatever pizza you want, hot, right? You're going to eat it hot. Then you order an extra pizza, just cheese. Don't mess it up with any of that other shit. Just get a cheese pizza, stick it in the fridge to have for the rest of the week. You pull it out, cold slice, eat it up.
So the rest of the week?
Well,
So do you
however
ever
fast
go
you
in
can
and
eat it.
say, do you have anything that's just ready? I don't want hot and ready. Is it just ready?
No, because I like to let it be hot and then really ruin its time.
Cheesy, crazy, garlic, whatever bread it is.
Yeah.
That stuff, I could eat like 7 loaves of that stuff.
It's good.
See, I used to be a fan of the, what is it? Crazy bread. I used to be a fan of the crazy bread and I'm less of a fan now. Or are you talking like the cheese bread?
The cheese one.
Cheese bread is nutty. I
That's
think they
baller.
Sprinkle some.
That's
crap on
baller.
there. Yeah.
And then I'm going to touch on a few of those restaurants and a little bit of history about them.
Okay.
So McDonald's was founded in 1940 in San Bernardino, California by Richard and Maurice McDonald. Mr. McDonald
Named
then it
after
was-
him.
himself.
It's an honor.
Was it something?
I had no idea.
Was it something Kraft that take care? No. God, I want to guess the name of the guy that came and took everything. Can you give me a first name? Whatever one's less prominent.
Of what?
The guy that came and pretty much took the McDonald's from the two McDonald's.
I don't have
Kraft.
that. I just have the start of it. And
That's a big start of it. Have you ever seen the show Founder?
no.
Nope.
Nathan's already on it. I know it. Look at him.
Yeah.
Fingers working.
Was he looking up the craft?
So you know the story of McDonald's, right? So basically, the two people you just said, and I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Richard and Maurice.
Yes. They had it, and then this guy came in, which Nathan's currently researching for me. He's got it.
Raymond Albert Kroc.
Kroc, not Kraft.
What a
Yes.
crock of
Yeah.
shit.
So Raymond Albert Kroc came in, basically took it from the McDonald's, and then turned it into this real estate conglomerate where he said, it's not about the burgers, it's about the buildings and buying the land and everything.
And putting
Oh.
them everywhere.
Yeah, put them everywhere.
He was right.
Because it worked.
No, 100%.
Look at him now.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Nathan's got something.
And I think it'd be important to say he did buy it from the two McDonald's brothers for $2.7 million, and that number was just so they could get $1 million
Wow.
after taxes.
Yeah.
So
You're going to have
big
to,
W.
Wow.
you might have
Oh,
to scoot
man.
a little bit closer to the mic. We're just getting a little bit of room noise.
Can you
Okay.
pull that down?
Just talk for us, a little test talk.
What about this?
That's better.
Better.
Yeah.
Does that not?
It does. Work in progress, guys. We got Nathan on a new mic stand so he doesn't have to keep holding it up. We're trying to accommodate to the
Dude,
gentleman.
so he bought that from him for $1 million.
That mic?
2.0.
Year?
No, I bought-
Dated? What year?
2.7. This was in 1961.
Yeah.
So
So it got ripped off. Watch the movie The Founder.
fact
It's
that
really good.
McDonald's, it's a movie. Did
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
you finish Chernobyl yet?
No.
Did you finish You Watch Punisher? Okay, because I'm not taking any movie recommendations from you until you start figuring your
That's fair.
shit out.
That's fair. Okay, very fair.
Pissed about that.
Dude, I'm supposed to take time out of mine?
Well,
To watch the
only if you want
watch
to learn
The
about
Founder.
McDonald's.
Huh. You want to learn about some guy who gets his get back for being. I can't spoil it for you. Watch The Punisher
wanna
and
watch
finish
about a
watching
guy-
Chernobyl, dude. Chernobyl is a cinematic masterpiece.
You want to watch a guy just he punishes things?
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. The Founder's the same way. He punishes the McDonald's.
exactly. That is, I'm sure that back then the McDonald's were sitting pretty with a mill, but
Yeah,
they could
1961.
have had. What is it worth now? Look that up. How much is McDonald's? worth?
billions.
Billions.
Billions for sure.
Trillions.
But so they first just started as a restaurant and they served burgers. They rebranded as a hamburger stand. And then In 1953, the Golden Arches first were introduced in Phoenix, Arizona.
True.
Nathan's got us.
Boom.
204.74 billion.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll never make that much money in my life.
You weren't, probably not. Maybe you'd be lucky.
Believe it or
one
not.
day. You'd have to
rip
to win
a few Powerballs.
You'd have to
more than a
secretly kill Mr. Croc and then plastic surgery yourself into being him. And
Sounds like a
then-
lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah, well, anything worth 204 billion shouldn't just be, here it is.
I don't want that much money.
Yeah, I don't think anyone does.
No. What's your go-to thing? I know you hate eating at McDonald's because it makes you.
Makes me
My
makes me-
favorite thing?
makes me poopy.
I like the clown.
Like your favorite thing to eat?
Oh no, I thought you said just favorite thing about
What
McDonald's.
do you want about?
Well, it used to be the play place, and then I saw some
Oh,
kid
yeah.
piss all the way down the slide.
That's
So,
crazy. That must be an event everyone lives through.
watching some kid piss in the play
You know
place.
how often that happens, I'm sure.
Do you
All
remember
time.
you remember the weaved thing? It's like a tunnel, but it's like it looked like a bunch of fire
It was
hoses
like a
weaved
net.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like someone took a gallon bucket of piss and just poured it.
Yeah. I watched the kid do it in the slide, but I just can't
picture
understand.
Broden like looking at him like
like
pull his pants out, he's like,
intently watching him.
and
Like,
Broden's he looks at Broden and he's like, "You're not gonna stop me." And then he just starts pissing down the slide.
Bro starts screaming.
Mom!
Broden's like, "Let me go down it first."
Yeah. Okay. No, afterwards. No. Dolphin dives down head first.
Simultaneous.
That was that. I'd say 70% of the population as a kid experienced piss in a play place in
And
some
I'd
way.
say 65. did
Whether
it.
or not they knew it,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, no
there.
kidding. The ball pit.
It's there.
Was there a ball pit in
Oh.
there?
What about the old
yeah,
Planet
small
Pizza?
Ooh, Planet Pizza, man.
We can't skip past McDonald's yet. We'll go to Planet Pizza, but I gotta just say the Big Mac is top tier.
I love
fast
Big Mac.
food.
Hey, dude, next time you go, order a quarter pounder with Big Mac sauce on it.
Or mayo. Just straight mayo on the quarter pounder is pretty gas. Do you guys remember the snack wraps that they used to have?
God, I would do some illegal, heinous things for the snack wraps to be brought back. I think
So good.
I don't remember those.
chicken ranch snack wraps.
It was just like chicken or whatever you wanted. And they had like a buffalo chicken one, like a Caesar salad dressing one. And then, it's
The
just
ranch
chicken
one was
and
the
some
best.
lettuce and a little bit of sauce and a tortilla. And for some reason, it was so good.
yeah,
A lobby.
not as good as the Southwest chicken wrap from Badlands, but
No. My favorite thing ever was the jalapeno McDouble.
didn't know they had that.
It was a limited time thing, but it was a McDouble with the crispy jalapenos or whatever they are, fresh ones, and then some spicy mayo on it.
You want to know what else was awesome about McDonald's? The
A dollar.
Monopoly.
Remember playing the game
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the cup. Yeah.
Thinking you always had a chance to get Boardwalk and what's the other one? The other blue one at the end of the board. Thinking you had a chance to get both of them for $1 million. No
Never did. Did anyone ever win those?
I didn't even
one I knew.
know that was a prize.
I
That much
remember-
money. I just knew that every time I got it, I ended up getting like a free medium fry.
Yeah,
Right.
They had
I was
I was
playbacks.
like sick.
They
Yeah.
had playbacks.
A
for
drink
sure.
or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you
Let's go.
collected like all of one color, you would win like a big prize.
Huh.
Like $1 million.
Yeah.
I probably,
Would you trade $1 million or 500,000 double quarter pounders with cheese?
I'd probably take the $1 million
and then end
and
up just buying?
Yeah.
I'd take the burgers and then sell them for $5 a piece.
I'd take the $1 million, buy a McDonald's, hire somebody to just make endless amounts of quarter pounders with cheese.
Oh, you're a genius.
We're rigging the system.
Yeah.
Smart.
Let's see. Subway is next. Was founded by Fred DeLuca and financed by Peter Buck in 1965, first as Pete's Super Submarines in Bridgeport, Connecticut. After several name changes in the beginning years, it was finally renamed Subway in 1972, and a franchise operation began in 1974, with a second restaurant opening in Wallingford, Connecticut.
You think someone just told me like, hey, I don't think your name's long enough. Pete's Super Submarine Shop and Bait and Tackle.
Come have it all.
Yeah.
You can get it here.
And I'm like, you think you could put that on a sign? He's like, I think that'd be pretty tough to get on the front of a building. They're like, how about Subway?
Perfect.
Let's run with that.
And then just rings.
Yeah.
And then they hired that guy, and turns out that guy wasn't that good.
Yeah, weird. Wasn't he?
I hired a guy that wasn't great.
Wasn't he diddling kids or something?
Yeah.
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 Nice, dude.
He was.
I lost a bunch of weight. Come over here, you 12-year-old.
Am I pretty now?
What a weirdo.
I think
dude.
you're reading literal documents of that. I think that's exactly how it went down.
Hey, look at me. I'm Jared. I lost a bunch of weight. How about you come hang out with me when you get out of recess?
So, not a fan, huh, Benny?
Subway? I don't know. I just don't like that Subway. Like I found an order when I was like 12 and I stuck with it for eternity.
I think that's what everyone does. And I'd like to bounce back real quick. If you're a pedophile, you should be hung and then not brought down.
You should be Colgated.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
My go-to forever.
Imagine that's how you kill him. You squirt toothpaste all over him.
Bury him in a tomb of toothpaste.
Okay, sorry.
Turkey ham, bacon, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, black olive, mayo.
I like the spicy Italian or the Italian BMT.
Oh, double order guy over here.
Either or.
Oh.
I got two
But
of
what's
them.
your but
What did you
when
start
but
ordering
the
when
first
you were 12?
time you
The
went
first,
yeah,
it was the
exactly.
spicy Italian.
Yeah.
That's the one I've had since I was a kid.
I went cold cut combo and haven't veered since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full happy going
And
on.
it kind of sucks too.
That's
Then
gotta
what do
be
you
like
keep doing?
I don't know what else to get.
That's
I
like
think I'm
baloney.
committed to
Do
the-
something.
the
can't.
meat for that. Like reminds me of like watching how hot dogs are made.
Yeah, it's not great meat. I think that's why I don't like it. The meat.
Dude.
Have you
order
tried something else, or are you just saying my order doesn't work? I have to give up.
Yeah, I think once your order fails, you can't eat there anymore.
Do
My
something
breakfast order's okay. I haven't been to Subway in years.
I've Subway breakfast.
Yeah.
That's one thing I can honestly say I've never done.
Flatbread.
It's good. You get a nice flatbread with some eggs and bacon and some like spinach or something on there.
Oh, so it's almost like a breakfast burrito, kind of, with the
Yeah,
flatbread.
it's
Kind
like
of.
a breakfast
Calzone.
smush patty thing.
That
Not a
yeah,
burrito,
you're really
'cause
selling
it's
it
not
to me,
rolled.
dude.
It's just like a piece of paper folded in half with stuff in it.
Right.
It starts as a square, and then they go
Here's a pamphlet.
Ah, a brochure.
pretty good.
A breakfast
I remember.
brochure.
I remember vividly one time, my dad got me breakfast before a baseball game. We were out of town, and this was probably in like 8th grade, freshman year, something like that. It was so good. I don't know what was on it. I never asked him, but it was incredible.
I remember one
So
time I threw up in a Subway parking lot.
Dude, I threw up in a Pizza Hut parking lot.
When was yours?
It was in Jamestown. I must have been 5 or 6.
Oh, this is a
That's
different
great.
story. For
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna say I threw up in a Pizza Ranch parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
and I was 21 years old.
Yeah, I was 20. I was 22 in my story.
I know I was
It
only
was
20.
last year at 7:40 in the morning.
What happened? Do tell.
So I went to. It was before Kegs and Eggs. Kegs and Eggs is on a Saturday. MSU homecoming for the people listening.
2
And
weeks from now, if you're
Is it really? Yeah, it is actually. So Friday night, I was like, I'm not gonna go out because I got to be up early for Kegs and Eggs.
Right.
Lied to myself. Went out. So stayed out till late. I think I was at the Lamp till like 2. Got home. I was like, there's no way I'm going to Kegs and Eggs in the morning. And Noah Melby was picking me up, and he just kept calling me. He's like, you coming? You coming? I was like, I guess. He's like, I'm on my way to your house. So I woke up, like, could barely walk. I was so drunk still. And then we went to Harley's gas station because we had to get cash out of an ATM. Side story, a little fun little anecdote. We pulled a receipt out. Some guy had, I think, $79,000 in his checking account, the receipt left over. I was like, that guy's cool. I want to meet who was just in here.
insane.
Yeah. So then we went to Kegs and Eggs, parked across the street at Subway. And I was like, this is horrible. Because I went there to try to get something to make me feel better. Didn't work. Went to Subway, got out, immediately puked all over the parking lot. And I was just ready to go after that. Went to Kegs
It's
and Eggs, had a
amazing
great time.
the type of fire that throwing up a light onto you
Yeah. It'll get you going.
just get you going again. It's like a quick adrenaline rush.
Yeah. That's why when I get bored, I just start.
Start pulling trig.
Yeah. Try to. Yeah.
You get bored. Just something to pass the time.
Yeah. When I lose
Got
motivation.
nothing else going on tonight.
Yeah, better
Might as
throw
well
up.
puke.
Yeah.
DQ. DQ was founded in 1940. It is currently headquartered in Bloomington, Minnesota. The first Dairy Queen was owned and operated by Sherb Noble and first opened June 22nd, 1940 in Joliet, Illinois. I don't know how
Seems
you
oddly
say that.
familiar to the show you keep peddling. What's the guy's name?
Chernobyl.
Oh, that's good right there. That was a smart one.
Chernobyl. 19. Yeah.
That's a different show I've been watching. It's about the origin story of Dairy Queen.
Apparently.
I would love to see that. I always see those old pictures like on the walls of Inside
Dairy
DQ.
Queens. I don't know if they're real.
They gotta be.
I feel
Think
like
They
a
have like a
hoax?
date and
I feel like they make them up. They're like, look at what we used to be.
and it
I
looks
think
so
it's- I think it's
appetizing to
real.
me. Like the way that like
Yeah.
it draws me in the atmosphere of like DQ in the 1950s.
You ever been to a Steak and Shake?
Yeah.
I don't think
Vegas.
they've ever changed what the inside of a Steak and Shake. I walk into a Steak and Shake and I feel like I should have a half-pound of pomade in my hair
Pomade.
and just walk around with a leather jacket.
Yeah.
A trench coat,
No, leather
maybe
jacket.
a little fedora.
Hand in hand with
No.
Trump.
Oh,
Because
you're-
now you're talking about being weird.
No, I'm talking about like being a 1940s detective.
No,
You're talking about being like a
I'm talking about
from
being
the movie Grace
yeah,
or something.
Yeah, I'm talking about being Tron Travolta.
Yeah, there you go. I'm talking about being a Dick Tracy.
Yeah, nah,
Dick
similar
Tracy's cool.
but different.
Same, but different. The players are the same. Have you seen that?
It's like apples and oranges.
Can't compare them.
No,
You can. One's red, one's orange.
Both citrus fruits.
What is the Blizzard the supreme fast food ice cream?
yep,
The Royal New York Cheesecake one is.
I love that one.
dude. The new one they just came out with. That's like it's a cheesecake. I get it. I got in the last two.
Oh, it's
times.
like a
so
caramel
good.
fudge cheesecake.
Yeah.
I got it too
It's
this
so
last time. It
It's
is
so
phenomenal.
Did
good.
you guys share?
Thought about it.
Went together. I got it too
We
last
didn't
time.
even-
Remember, we got it together.
Yeah.
We didn't go together.
It was a spoon with two spoon sides.
No, we was just one spoon. So like, he would take a bite and swish it around his mouth. And then, never
And then
mind.
baby birded into mine. Yeah. Imagine you had a spoon with two spoon ends, and then it's like a dart. You're like the Darth Maul of Blizzards.
Oh, where you had to be like in there, like doing one of these with it. Yeah,
You could also like row a boat with it.
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
See, I would rather go if I'm holding the Blizzard here and the double sided spoon here. I'd go, and then me and
Oh.
Rowan could meet like this.
Like
Yeah.
Lady and the
That's how I
Tramp
was
style.
imagining it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to look at each other when you eat it.
How cool would that look though if
What
Liam
were
was
you
just in the
picturing
Blizzard
before?
like this?
Huh?
What were you picturing before with a double-sided spoon, like right next to each other,
No, like,
like
it'd
the
be
twig and berries?
it'd be end to end. Except I would go and have my turn, and then I go, would you like some? And
Oh,
give it
then
to
he
Broden,
grabs-
and then he could flip it around and
Oh
go.
no!
"Hmm,
I immediately
delicious."
thought like you would double scoop it and then all right, kind of like the suck and
Yeah,
blow
that's
shot.
cool.
You think that
Like a
right there?
ninja Blizzard eater.
Yeah, I could do that. I might double side one next time I go just to do it.
Just
Bring some
tape one
scotch
together?
tape with me. Yeah.
You'd use Scotch tape, I suppose.
What do you want me to use? Duct tape?
Masking,
Electrical?
electrical. You'd probably have that handy.
He does.
In abundance. Yeah.
Yeah.
DQ. Do you remember
Red
the ranch
electrical.
they used to have? Maybe you don't, but this was in
Yeah,
our
their
neighborhood
ranch was
growing
gravy.
up. They had like homemade ranch. Oh man, it was
People
top
did the
tier.
gravy a lot, man.
I've seen
Liam,
people do that.
you probably told this story in the podcast before, but Liam has a fun memory of flipping people off in the drive-through of a Dairy Queen.
No, I don't.
We told that story before.
great
Yeah,
memory.
we probably did.
That was fun.
Liam accidentally flipped off our new baseball coach when he didn't know it was our baseball coach yet.
Didn't know it was him.
Super great.
Because the window of the DQ that we have nearby is right at the drive-through.
That's why I don't flip off strangers.
Yeah.
It's
Boy, was
usually a
that a
good
lesson
rule
I
of thumb.
learned. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Now I know.
You should just go like this to strangers. And then like you could hide this in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't.
Thanks, man.
You know, actually, I lied. I do flip off strangers still.
Yeah, he does.
How often?
Not very. But sometimes I'll just mix it up. Like I'll be
Yeah.
driving down the road and I'll just be driving by someone and I'll wave at them. And if they start to wave back, then I just give them one of these. And they're like, what?
It is so funny, dude. Because we'll just be driving together. Nothing will,
That's got to be such a day changer for them.
Yeah.
for sure.
They're
a day
going
changer
to
for
think
me.
about it all day.
I
It's
could
a
be
day
on.
changer for me, not for the passenger seat.
I could be having like the worst day of my life, and I look over and it's just an old couple, and Liam's just right here at him, and it's just I can't help but laugh.
Have you seen the trick where you have your window rolled down and then
We
you're like,
invented
"Window
that."
down."
Yep.
And then as they do it, you roll it back up.
Back up and just stare straight forward.
Way before that got popular, me, you, and Connor used to do that.
We
to
would go do
people
roll
all the-
downs.
Like
Yeah.
10 years ago, we did.
Roll downs, you call them?
Yeah, we'd go do roll downs.
Roll up, roll downs.
Yeah. Hey, you want to do some roll downs tonight?
Dude, it's the most pure form of comedy ever. It's harmless. You just stop at someone next to a light with your window down. You go, "Where your window down?"
Yeah, like you're
And then they
urgent about it.
start
Like,
going,
hey,
roll down.
Like
And-
you're about to tell them their gas tank's open.
right,
Yeah.
something like that.
Then it starts to come down. Take yours up and just go
Just look straight ahead.
straight ahead.
We'd have people cuss us out, dude. It was bad.
Best part is you can't hear them.
Exactly.
I got a funny one that I can only do in my work van because the suspension is just absolutely shot. But with all the weight that I have in the back of it, if I come up to a stoplight and I just like ease on and off my brakes, I can get it to like,
Bounce.
yeah.
Like
bounce.
hydraulics,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, and it's really a lot. So like people look at you funny and it's just a great time.
I do a funny one where I pit wheel people.
I spin them around.
I run
Driving
people
down
off the road into rivers.
It's hilarious.
You should see their faces.
It's a real day changer for them.
Yeah.
You'd be amazed.
with their cars belly up in the river.
I do drive-by shootings of people stopped at a stoplight.
I throw a handful.
A real day
I throw
changer.
a spike strip out of my window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ghost ride my truck into people's garages. It's so fun.
The reactions always get me.
I love rear
When they're pinned against their back wall. Sucks for them.
Golly.
real day changer, huh, pal?
Yeah.
Well, have a good one.
Whoop. Gotcha. Anyway, see you later.
Big gulps, eh?
Yeah.
Well, see you later.
I have this buddy in Canada that says he'll use movie quotes like that in real life. His name is Scooby. It's his nickname.
He
And if he's ever
that
like,
kind of guy.
you know how you're an Irish goodbye kind of guy?
Yep.
So he'll just be at a party or something. And then if he wants to leave, he'll just be like, well, Bill, oh, fuck, I fucked that up. He goes,
Take
I was gonna
a
say-
breath. Take
I
a breath.
can't. He says, I don't even know what those saying is now. Big, yeah. Okay. So he says, big gulps, huh? And then he just walks out.
See you later.
Yeah, I made that much longer than it needed to be. But we got
That
to
is
the
one
end.
of my
now we
all-time
know.
favorite movie lines. Just
It's
nice.
Big
Well,
gulps,
see
huh?
you later.
Yeah.
Well, see you later. He just walks away.
I think that was completely improvised, wasn't it?
It might have been. I'm not sure exactly the
I
story
think it
on it,
was.
but there is like a unique story to that line.
What happens in the movie? They catch him 2 miles down the road and they slit their throats. He's like, he's eating something in the movie.
Yeah.
Some fries. Next one, Pizza Hut. Probably my favorite of the fast food.
It went
pizzas.
downhill so fast, though.
I haven't had Pizza Hut in forever.
Because it's hard to find one where you can get service.
All of them closed down.
Because of the buffets.
They-
You can order
They do
pizza,
have a
but-
buffet still, don't they?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think, not here.
Damn.
But yet when they had the buffet and the salad bar and all that, it was
Dude, their
peak.
breadsticks are unbelievable.
Yeah, they are pretty good. I just like their stuffed crust pizza, dude. I am such a,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a big fan of stuffed crust anywhere I go.
I love stuffed crust.
It is a lot.
It's
does
you
get to
gotta
be a lot.
You've got to like prepare for it a couple days before. You got to put that on your calendar.
I think
I'm
what
having
it is
stuffed crust pizza tonight.
is I wanted it so much as a kid when it, like just to try it, and my mom would always be like, "No, we're not doing stuffed crust." So now that I am old enough to make my own choices about what pizza I get, I go, "I'm fucking doing the stuffed
Bro,
crust because I can."
It's a random Tuesday, Broden calls his mom. He's like, I'm doing stuffed crust tonight, and then hangs up.
Yeah.
Just to
Like,
let you
all
know,
right.
just out of spite.
Yeah.
Remember all those times I couldn't get stuffed crust? Tonight.
As he's chewing on the stuffed crust.
This crust,
You hear that?
It's stuffed,
Uh,
but I do think it's good.
yeah, it's all
You're
right.
also eating 8 mozzarella sticks. So
That's
Yeah.
fine.
The best part is if you go for like a piece and you don't know it's stuffed crust. Like it's like you go to a party or a birthday party or something and you're like, oh, they're gonna have pizza, and then you get there, it's stuffed crust, and you're like, wasn't prepared for stuffed crust.
if you go to a birthday party and they got stuffed crust, they're obviously rich.
yeah.
Rich parents. I mean, that's $2 or more per pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane. But Pizza Hut was founded in 1958 in Wichita, Kansas by Dan and Frank Carney. The chain is now headquartered in Plano, Texas, and operates a whopping 17,639 restaurants worldwide. That is insane.
It's a lot.
McDonald's probably has more though, I'd think, or Subway. Those two have to be like the top two in the world, right?
McDonald's is definitely the top one in the world.
But that's so many. 17. There's not even like that many places.
Like cities, you mean?
Yeah.
There's
Isn't
not
there?
even that many places. Well, we have 3 in our town alone.
No, we have one Pizza Hut.
Oh,
I thought we were talking about McDonald's.
yeah, so did I.
Oh,
Well, we
pizza.
got 1, yeah. But imagine like how many Pizza Huts are in Fargo?
Do we have 3 now?
McDonald's?
Yeah.
North, South, and Broadway. No, there isn't one on North.
No, the mall. The one by
Mall.
the mall.
Mall, Broadway,
Yeah.
and South.
The main one by.
We covered them.
And yeah.
Well, there's the Broadway, the main one,
Well, there's the first one.
the Fall. Yeah,
First one we had. The one over there by Olive
Yeah.
Garden.
we have 3 now. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had 2.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, see?
Applebee's. Applebee's was founded by Bill and TJ Palmer. That's Mr. B's, as Liam knows him.
That's another one.
Personally.
That's another place where I just get what I get, man. Classic combo. So if I'm going there, 95% of the time I'm getting the classic combo. And then the only other time I'll get anything else, like, man, I want a steak.
A steak from Applebee's.
No,
Which is rare. It's 5% of the time. Maybe once a year.
I am a big fan of that honey pepper chicken tender with mac and cheese thing or whatever. Whatever
Yeah.
that is. I eat that one. But I can't.
They let
I
adults
can't.
get that?
Yeah.
The mac and cheese?
It's so damn good. Are you kidding me? It's a big old bowl. There's a lot.
It gives you a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've gone to Applebee's before 9 o'clock in the last 9 years of my life.
We did.
You're
On the way to a softball tournament. Me, you, Nick, and
All right.
Sean, remember? That
Sure.
was when Mr. B's started.
Yeah, that's when we started. Yeah. All right. That's fair. We did that once.
And I got chicken Alfredo.
Any
and
other time.
I learned that you can't order stuff like that at Applebee's.
Yeah, no. Did you got Who Hut on that list?
Oh, man, I should.
Broden almost died of the Who Hut.
our
Have we talked
near-death
about that?
We'll
experience.
tell that story when the time comes. Their vision
When
was
is that? Your funeral?
yeah, that's what,
We almost got here much quicker than we did tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
about 60 years ago.
Yep.
Their vision was to create a restaurant that had a neighborhood pub feel to it. I think they accomplished that. It's got a friendly environment.
Do you remember in high school when you'd go to Applebee's and no matter when you went, there were 30 people you knew at that Applebee's
Oh,
at
yeah.
any given time?
It could be any night of the week.
Yep.
Yeah. That was the place to go, though.
It was, dude. Half Haps never failed.
When you had $10 to your name
Yeah.
and you could go get wings and mozzarella sticks for that price.
Yep.
And you'd be like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
You would slam that every single time.
Applebee's, I don't like the Apple. I hear some Applebee's slander sometimes, and I won't put up for it.
I'm not tolerating any Applebee's
I won't.
slander because it's there
It's
when
all
you need
reliable.
it. It's there when you need it, man.
It's all reliable. Applebee's
Yeah.
is. It's good. And now that we're adults, the half price apps is still cool. But now they do like the dollar margaritas and stuff like that in Long
Oh, yeah.
Islands.
I haven't.
Mucho margaritas.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
We should go there sometime.
Oh, yeah, for Jimmy Buffett.
Rip.
Oh yeah.
Rip.
We should have started off this episode with a moment of silence.
We can do one now.
Damn.
That's how we end the moment of silence.
That's how you're gonna pay homage to Jimmy Buffett.
Hey,
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy would have wanted me to burp. He would have wanted me to let that out because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
drinking
you're
beer
probably
right
right.
now. Bless him.
But originally they wanted to call it Apple Buy.
Why?
I don't know.
B-U-Y?
But it had already been registered. But yeah, Apple and then BY.
Apple pie.
I don't
Say
know
fast
what
enough. It's like apple pie.
Yeah, that's probably
That
what
doesn't
it
make any
was.
sense, yeah.
Apple pie. Well, good thing they didn't, because I don't think it would be what it is now if it was named that.
But it was taken, so rightfully so. It was
God has
off
his
the table.
plans.
Yeah. And then their first ever restaurant was named TJ Applebee's RX for edibles and elixirs.
Who named that? The Subway guy?
What?
Yeah, that's what the first restaurant was called before it became a chain.
What was it called?
TJ, AJ, RJ, backslash in the fourth, the fifth.
What? Say
What?
what?
Just tell them that the restaurant has a rule.
TJ Applebee's RX for edibles and elixirs.
Yeah, the RX was like small, wasn't it? I think he was like TJ, like RX was like, you know where the copyright sign goes?
Probably.
I think it was something like that.
But do you have to say that as part of the name? I don't know. The
Applebee's
website
to
did.
the power of RX.
Applebee's Wikipedia page said that was the first name.
Yeah.
So Mr. B himself wrote that article.
I always wonder what people are thinking when they're like, let's do this name.
No one at that board meeting
it's so
stood up
long.
and said, that's a terrible idea.
Well, the board meeting was one guy. It was Mr. B, I think. It had to be. That's usually how
Well,
it's got to
it
probably
was
start.
Bill and TJ. They started it. I don't know which one is Mr. B, but
Bill
probably
and
Bill.
TJ. I wonder what TJ's got his name in the first title.
Applebee's, Bill and TJ's, BEE.
Bill N
No, like Bill. So they
Yeah.
took the B from Bill.
for
and it was
Applebee's.
TJ's. Since they already used the first letter
TJ's
from
Applebee's. Yeah.
B's.
Okay.
elixir. When I think elixir, though, I'm thinking of like a potion of
Yeah.
mana or
Quite
something.
a concoction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to cook out of cauldrons, I heard.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. Stir in the pot.
Uh-huh.
Witches. Witches are tied to apples. I bet those apples were something else.
You're probably right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're really good at deciphering where origins came from.
We've just debunked Applebee's.
We should start like a consulting company where it's like, we want to know where something came from, but we don't want to Google it. Then they hire us.
We'll tell you in an hour.
We'll talk about it, us three, and when whatever we come up with, we'll report back to you.
And it's going to be right because there's no fluff.
Yeah.
No fluff.
The research team. It's a company name.
So that concludes our chain restaurant conversation. Do you guys know what Michelin stars are?
Tires?
That is when a classy restaurant obtains a good rating.
Yeah. So even just there's 3
The
Michelin
highest
stars.
is 3.
Yep. 1 through 3. Even just to get 1 star means you're a
You're
damn
really
good
good.
restaurant.
Yeah. If you eat there, you would finish your meal and say, that was delicious.
Yeah.
You got any
compliments to the chef?
Yeah. You got any 3-star ones on there? What
Yeah,
some
I do have some American restaurants that
the
got,
ones we care about.
and then a couple all over Europe. But Michelin stars, a little history behind it. They're a series of guidebooks that have been published by the French tire company Michelin since the year 1900. The guide awards up to 3 Michelin stars for excellence to a select few establishments.
There's got to be something there where the tire company wanted some press for their tires.
So I'm going to
Nathan's
get
got
into
it.
that.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I have it.
Because
Oh.
I bet it is like when Guinness, the beer company, started the world record book.
Right. It's the same
bet it's
kind
the
of
same
story.
concept.
For sure. But the guide I
Plug
already
for our
read that.
world records episode. Did
Go
we do an
watch it.
episode on that?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
The acquisition or a loss of a star can have a dramatic effect on the success of a restaurant. So it first started as a guide for French motorists about hotels, tire repair, and mechanics in gas stations throughout the country. And then later in the 1940s, after World War II, they added restaurants and started rating them.
So Dave Portnoy, kind of what he does
Dude, that
Interview.
last
Oh my
interview
goodness.
that
Yeah,
Dave
he's
had-
giving out his own Michelin stars.
for pizza.
Yeah.
But like people are actually kind of taking that seriously, aren't they?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, of course.
You know how much that boosts businesses when he gives them a good score?
Yeah.
Their sales like skyrocket because everyone wants to go try that pizza.
Dude, I was laughing my ass off
Dom of the year?
watching him do that last one. When that dude came out and he goes,
You're a
"Your
joke."
Your shirt's 6 sizes too small." And he said
I
that,
don't care. I
he
can lose
said
weight.
that 5 times, dude. He goes, your shirt's 6 sizes
He's
too
like,
small.
You don't care. You ruin. And he's like,
You
I
ruined
raised
small
500
business. Yeah.
or whatever.
He's
He's
like,
like 5 million.
I work hard. And he goes, I work hard too. Sold my company twice, 100 million, 400 million, bought it back for $1 without missing a beat.
Just squashed him so hard.
And then that dude casually comes back in to finish the conversation after
of
they
the
get
year.
done
Dom of the-
screaming.
Yeah, and he goes, "Shout out Dom of the year."
Dom of the
something like that.
Slides back in.
Get back in and out. That
Yeah,
was
that was-
unreal. I was losing it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny.
Michelin stars, Broden. What do you
Oh,
got?
okay. So 1 star is a very good restaurant in its category. 2 stars is excellent cooking worth a detour. And then 3 stars is exceptional cuisine worth a special journey.
Worth a trip. Yeah, so like I'd fly somewhere to get a 3-star.
So that's what it was. It was, like a map, and then it would have different restaurants. And then if they were
Stars
good enough,
on
they
them.
would get stars on the restaurants.
Are we going to know any of them? Like the list? Are you going to give us examples of some or no?
I don't know how many stars these have, but these are all like very
they have
good.
some stars.
I
These
would-
ones in the United States, I'm not sure that have Michelin stars, but when I get to the ones in Europe, I know a few of them have at least 1 star.
I would
Mon ami,
give
Gabi.
2 stars to Panda Express. Love Panda
Which
Express.
one? All of them?
I don't think I've ever had a bad Panda experience.
That's true.
1 star to Pancheros.
I know.
You're throwing these out pretty loosely.
Compared to what, dude? I love Pancheros.
Yeah.
Hey,
Depending on which one you go to, though. Because in Bismarck, the north one is far better than the one by Lowe's or whatever.
that's a factual statement.
Pancheros, yeah.
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 I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like here. Like, do you guys have a favorite Qdoba here? Because we have 2 of them.
Yeah. Well, the one that I only remember until people bring up that we have 2. That one's my favorite one.
Which one do you only remember?
The Broadway one.
They're both on Broadway, man.
Well, one's
The middle of
centrally
Broadway
located on Broadway.
Yeah. The
South end of town, the OG one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. I haven't been to Doba in a while though.
I've been in the north one in forever.
You don't make it up that way very often
I
Try
go
not
to
to.
Doba every Wednesday.
on the way to class.
Yep.
Does it get old? Do you order the same thing?
Yep, sure does. Sometimes I do. It gets old. Yeah.
I used to go to Qdoba after.
Sometimes I spice it up. Sometimes if they have like a special for the day, I'll just go, man, whatever. Just get that.
What are you, a burrito guy?
Oh yeah,
Always. I like
got a
burrito
bowl for the
bowls.
first time last week.
not bad.
Burrito bowls, chips on the side.
It was all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, burrito is so much easier to eat. It's got a shell. A bowl I'd compare to some, like if some guy handed you like 10 single unit cigarettes.
Yeah, it's just not quite the same as getting the carton.
No, it's not.
Are you ready?
For what?
Yep.
Okay, next. These are the top rated restaurants in the United States. Carve Kitchen. I like that name. Carve Kitchen is set outside just north of Atlanta. It's a Greek restaurant, draws locals and tourists alike. The rotisserie meats are expertly cooked, and the I don't know how to say this. Loku bombs.
Let me see it. I'll show you. I don't know how to say that.
I just had a stroke trying to read that one. Are a stuff of legend, a European donut of sorts that is bite-sized, golden brown, and a perfect way to cap off a meal.
I'm over 2 here. And was that 2 or 1? That was 1.
Yeah, that was the first one on the list.
Donut wasn't number 2. Okay.
What donut?
0 for 1 on knowing them. Carve Kitchen.
Yeah, Carve Kitchen. That's in Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta.
It's a Greek restaurant. 11 Madison Park in New York City. One of the nation's most famous restaurants, and for good reason. 11 has been defining the high-end dining experience for years. The adored NYC spot just boldly went meatless, citing environmental, ethical, and health reasons. And the fact that it has maintained its innovative edge and world-class experience while shedding so much of the old menu is nothing short of incredible.
When did you go meatless, Liam?
Never. I don't know if you could pay me to go meatless. I'm gonna shove meat in my mouth forever.
Hey, retweet, man.
Yeah. What? Before we get too far ahead on that list, what is that? Never mind. I was. There's some restaurant. I had it in.
You think about it.
It starts with a B.
Where was it?
It's popular. I think it's in Vegas. One of them's a steakhouse.
B.
One of them is a steakhouse. The other ones are not.
Well. Oh man.
What?
Can you give us more descriptors?
Yeah.
Sir?
No. I can't, man. You don't think I would if I could?
No, I don't. I think you like this.
It's driving me insane.
So where is it?
He thinks it's in Vegas.
Where was I? I ate it once when I was in the airport in Minneapolis before I flew to Mexico.
What kind of food do they have? Are you unaware of that too?
I had it was like seafood.
Okay,
Dude.
we're getting somewhere.
A filet of fish? Was this McDonald's?
No, it wasn't. But there is a restaurant in Vegas that is very ritzy.
Okay.
I think they do a lot of steak stuff. Nathan, I need you here more than ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's one time you got to call in the research guy.
Okay,
Hey,
what do you
try
want to type in?
Hey, try to formulate that into a Google search. Take the information he kind of tried to just give you.
Famous steak place in Vegas.
Starts with B. Some of them sell steak. Airport, Minneapolis. Have you ever eaten Turkish cuisine?
I've had a gyro before.
A euro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
From Arby's.
The original Turkish
They're good, man.
destination. So I went to this place in Williston called the 3E. It's Turkish family runs it. In the main food, there's one baklava is their dessert. And
Baklava is good. I've had that.
it's not, but the other food is good. Baklava, there's pistachios in it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not.
I've had it before. I remember enjoying it.
It's just a weird
What
thing.
was like the main dish?
The main stuff they had was they had some lamb. I don't
That
know what
sounds
kind of
really
lamb.
Turkish.
It was lamb, and then there was some other meats in there. They had like a chicken. They had a kebab. It was really good.
What was the cues that I was looking for all the steakhouses?
I think it starts with a B.
Vic and Anthony's.
It starts with a V.
Vic.
B as in
Oh,
boy.
B.
B as in
B.
boys.
Vic and Anthony's is downtown. It is not that one.
Bazaar.
No.
Bizarro Meats.
Berries.
Berries is a steakhouse.
You could probably name every restaurant that starts with B, and he's just not going to know it.
Give me a second.
I feel like there's a joke going on that you're trying to get out. Is there? Is
Not
this a
that.
joke restaurant, Liam?
No.
Okay,
It's just a joke toilet, only for farts.
just for farts.
I'm going to move on to the next.
Yeah, we'll let
next-
these two research battle it out.
Bugsy?
There,
Bugsy Steakhouse at the
Bugsy
No.
Flamingo.
Burgers?
Vera's Backyard Barbecue in Brownsville, Texas. You've heard the story before. The best barbecue is found in smaller towns and unassuming spots. If Vera's has anything to say about that, it's very true. The Brownsville institution specializes in barbacoa de cabeza, or barbecued cow's head.
I'm starting to like barbecue more and more and more.
I love barbecue foods.
like I was
Ribs.
like, yeah,
Well, you saw me and Liam stare at that spot on the ground for a while.
but like I was in Medora this past weekend, and they have limited amount of restaurants, right? So we went to Boots Bar and Grill 4 times in 36 hours, and I got a plethora of their. So they had brisket, they had pulled pork,
Ooh.
they had pulled pork salad. So I was getting all these different things. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, this is good. And then I was in Bismarck
You're
last
going,
week.
yeah, that'll do.
That'll do it. And then I went to Laughing Sun and got their brisket sandwich. Unbelievable. And I'm like, man, there's a lot of good stuff out
That's the brewery. That's the place in Bismarck.
there. That is the buoy. Yeah. That's,
Damn, that one hurt.
Yeah. But yeah, barbecues, I still never let Alex down.
Yeah,
Oh, the-
that's what I was just gonna say. Is I'll never forgive him for being in Dallas and not letting us eat at a barbecue restaurant.
yeah. Don't pick friends that won't eat other foods.
But you know, it's like they say, variety is the spice of life. You got to be able to.
Is that what they say?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you got to be able to branch out, expand your horizons.
Benihana.
Benihana.
It took you that long.
If
to
you
think
would
of
have just
that?
said the restaurant at the end of Wolf of Wall Street, I would have got it like that.
Sorry.
Benihana? Benny fucking Hana?
Benihana. That's the place that I ate at in the Minneapolis airport.
I've never eaten at one of those.
Me
There's a
neither.
few of them around the country, aren't there?
It was good. Yeah, I think so.
Was that it?
What's their menu like?
There's another.
Like, what was the story about it? Or you just said it
I'm
was
not
good?
sure anymore.
Yeah. Finding the name trumped the story.
Yeah.
Like we're
Now
done with
we
the
know.
story. We need
Yeah.
to know what this restaurant is.
But there is a steak place in Las Vegas and probably other places. I think it
Benihana.
starts with a B. I don't know.
Berries.
Whatever. What are you guys talking about?
We just talked about spice being the variety of life.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Variety being the spice of life.
Yeah.
I screwed it up a little bit.
But trying different foods.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about being in Dallas and not being able to eat any barbecue or Tex-Mex or anything like that.
Yeah. Our dumb friends.
Yeah.
Friend, singular.
Yeah, I guess we can't blame the other ones. They were pretty cool about wanting to eat.
Yeah.
Christopher's at the Wrigley Mansion in Phoenix, Arizona. The pandemic delayed its grand opening, but Christopher's is up and running in one of the coolest spots in the American West. Set beside the Wrigley Mansion overlooking the Phoenix skyline from the scenic desert, its touts breathtaking design. I feel like I said that wrong, but an equally jaw-dropping food The 8-course chef's tasting menu is one for the ages, inspired by the French cuisines and highly aligned with the season, local produce and proteins. God, I can't read. So
All right.
And served with a presentation caliber not often seen anywhere else. I cannot believe how backwards my reading skill has gone over the years.
Must have been
when I was like 6, I could read like
you were hoping people
a
called on
college
you
person.
in class.
Yeah, I read so good.
Yeah.
I was the best reader, and that's a true story. Now I would be,
The old popcorn call game, yeah.
like all popcorn, and they'd be like, read as much as you want. I read like a sentence.
Yeah. Remember when we were reading To Kill a Mockingbird and you never wanted to be called at that certain point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know exactly. Or Where the Red Fern Grows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. I think popcorning someone is the coward's way out.
It is. That's how I used to flirt.
Popcorn a chick.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're reading. You're
There
like,
you go.
yeah, Samantha, your turn, girl. She's like,
Let me hear you
and then
read.
and then we'd start reading.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I
Cool.
got her good there.
And then she's going, that douchebag is making me read. I hate him.
Yeah.
This might be one of my favorites on the list because of the style of food, but Goutreau's restaurant in New Orleans, Louisiana. I love Cajun. We've told this story 100 times, but the crawfish boil that we attended in a parking lot was awesome. I loved that food.
Yeah.
But it's hard to overemphasize the work the French have put into what we know and consider modern gastronomy. Goutreau's is a classic French eatery in a city that knows its influence all too well. The Uptown New Orleans restaurant excels as it all from foie gras. Is that how you say that? I feel like you should know that.
Yeah. Foie gras.
Is that what it is? You've been to New Orleans, though. That's why I was hoping you would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. They teach you those words, right?
before.
Like, all right,
yeah,
hop into this word room. We're going
right
to teach
before
you
you
some
land.
stuff.
Like, all
Word
right, here's your
room.
pamphlet. Make sure you know these before we land.
Broden, I'm just going to say we have like 7 to 8 minutes before we have to turn these
That's
cameras
fine.
off.
I'm not going to read all of these anyway.
You just pick the good notes.
Yeah.
I have to work after this.
Ooh,
Boo.
Labor Day, dude.
I know. It's my sister's senior photos.
Well, if you, we'll just switch to some of the craziest menu items all over the world.
Okay.
Let's see. Chicken's feet. Straight up boiled chicken's feet is eaten all over East Asia, the Caribbean, South America, and South Africa.
Man, I had have you ever been to Minneapolis, Dinkytown? It's where the Gophers campus is, downtown Minneapolis. They have a sports bar, and I ordered chicken wings, and they came full wing. Like the wing.
The drummy and the flat weren't separated.
Together.
Yeah.
And it looked like literally like a chicken's wing.
That's what
And
it is.
Yeah.
Freaky
So
out.
then, yeah, I almost couldn't eat them. It was weird, man. And they were huge. They're like this big.
Yeah.
Like,
Set them down. There's 4 of them. And I'm like, wow.
How willing on a scale of like 1 to 10 are you to trying like newer, crazier foods?
What are you?
Probably about a 10.
I'm probably sitting at about a 7 because when I hear boiled chicken's feet, that
I'd say
sounds
a s-
disgusting.
Yeah, I'd
That
never
sounds
try
so
that.
gross.
I'd do a 6.
They
maybe.
put other stuff with, like, some sauce on them and some
I'm going
veggies.
I don't feel like there's any meat on chicken's feet. I've looked at chicken's feet before, and I've never once said, I'd bite that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But, I mean, I tried just about everything except for all the stuff on here that has bugs in it. I won't do bugs. Can't eat
Would
them.
you do chicken's feet?
Yeah, I'd try it.
Yeah. Would you do balls of any animal?
Have liked it.
Always wondered.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's on here too. Oh, I think I overlooked that one.
I just had a
Rocky
food,
Mountain oysters.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
I just had a food
Testicles.
the other day where I was like, man, this is good. What was it? Where was I eating?
White rice.
No, brown rice. No, there's something I ate when I was thinking to myself, I'm like, this is something I wouldn't eat if I had to read it. Like if I read it and I'm like, I don't want to eat that.
Like a
But it was
description
there
of
and I
it.
did it. Yeah.
I don't know where were you in
remember.
Medora when it happened?
No,
Where were you?
I don't know. Can't remember. But I did have some bomb ass cornbread Medora. Cornbread underrated.
Cornbread's so good.
Cornbread
Yeah.
is good.
Some honey on it.
Don't get weird on us. Just eat it how it comes. Set it down, eat it. That's what I do.
You don't dip anything in anything ever?
Not cornbread. No, I'm a fan of raw dog and food.
For the most part, I am too.
Fair.
But there's some stuff that needs to be dipped in some stuff.
Yeah. You're a big ranch guy. Like I always try the food without
for
additives,
sure.
You know, like
should.
went to Medora. We were eating there. I had a pulled pork sandwich and fries. Got ranch for my fries, but I was like, I hope I don't need that. Ate the fries, really good. So I was like, ranch is dead to me. Just went on with it.
Fair.
Yeah, for sure. There are some foods that don't need to be dipped.
I think all the good foods don't need to be.
Yeah,
Stance. That's
like
a
a
hill
steak.
I'll die on. Yeah.
If you need steak sauce or barbecue sauce for your steak,
Bad
it's a shitty steak.
Yep.
Ketchup though. Liam's starting a hole in my head.
I know you're kidding, so
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
don't
let
do
it
that.
Thank
slide.
you.
But
Some people do that though.
that's well done and with ketchup.
You might as well just
Go have a hamburger.
Get a pack of beef jerky from the gas station.
Yeah, no shit. But Rocky Mountain oysters, known as prairie oysters in Canada, is a dish of bull testicles, often deep fried after being skinned and coated in flour, pepper, and salt.
Let's go their skin.
Yeah. God. Chewing on a sack. Dude.
I'm sure that's a
The
different
way
deal.
I had it, tasted.
I'd take a bite out of one, but man, unless it didn't just knock my socks off and taste that good that I'd want to go back for more, I'm holding a testicle.
The first time I ever had it was like deep fried with like a little bit of breading on it, and then it had buffalo sauce on it. And I thought it was a chicken wing at first, like a boneless chicken wing.
Ron's like, ooh, hush puppy.
Yeah, and so I dipped
It's
in
only
some
this
ranch.
big.
Is that how big they are?
They're
It's
not
a
that
bull
big.
testicle.
I don't look
How
at
big
bull
are they?
Why are they
Show
that
me.
shape?
Turn it. Show me. Dude,
Do they look like that?
Like a
too?
boneless chicken wing. I mean,
that's it?
They have oval testicles?
I'm not. Yeah, your testicles are oval.
Not that
I don't
oval.
know what. Oh,
They're not. Mine aren't that
Mine
big.
are like the silly putty eggs.
Come on.
are they that smooth too?
Not a fold on them, dude. Not a fold.
Not when you freaking vacuum seal them. Like what's the kind of when you shrink wrap your steak in a
Vacuum
package?
seal?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, but others might.
What, your own nuts?
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you
Well, it'd be
talking
weird
about?
if I did others.
Well,
It's my side hustle.
it'd be weird if you vacuum sealed your own nuts. Be weird if you vacuum sealed any nuts,
Yeah.
especially if they're attached.
Well, that's how I was picturing them.
Oh, but yeah, they were pretty good.
wow.
They were really good.
I don't know, man.
I didn't know they were testicles until after I popped
That's,
them
See,
in my
that's the
mouth.
only way I could eat them.
You'd have to sneak one to me.
But then after I found out,
you'd have to sneak me a knife.
after I found out, I went back for more,
Hey.
and I'm not ashamed of
Hey,
it.
give this a try. That's what I'd have to do with the buffalo. Hey, Liam, give this a try. Yeah.
Dude, and I'd go, cool. And then if I bite it and I said, tasted good, and I go, what was it? You'd say testicle. I go,
Nuts.
I guess it was pretty good.
Yeah. Caught me.
I know you would probably like it.
I'd look at it differently though.
I just,
You have a open
Man,
You
palate.
just got to think about what you're eating. That's
yeah,
where it would
see,
get
that's,
I don't do that.
Yeah.
dude,
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Except for all the bugs. Like I said, I won't do bugs.
it's not, dude.
It's not.
It's a testicle.
Haggis, eaten in Scotland, are a sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, minced and mixed with onions, oatmeal, suet, and seasoned with salt and spices, cooked inside the animal's stomach lining.
It's disgusting. Kind of like
Seems
when
like a
you cook
little-
stuffing in a chicken's ass. It's
Seems
like,
like
why
a
do we do
little,
that?
little bit of overhandling there. You're kind of doing a lot at that point.
That sounds. I'd try it.
See, heart, I eat deer heart every one I shoot. It's good.
Yeah. You look like the kind of guy that eat it right after you kill it. Like that's like I got to do this now.
Like some kind of primal,
Yeah.
smear the blood down
For-
on my
for
face,
him,
and
yeah.
then I reach in, I pull it out of the chest, and I go,
Bless it. All right, you got a last one. 6:15. We got to wrap it. Sorry.
Black pudding, which
What?
is also known as blood sausage.
okay, that makes sense.
Pretty widely available.
I love pudding.
Still, there are a large number of people. What is it? Congealed blood cooked up with various natural flavorings, thickening agents like suet and breadcrumbs are stuffed into a sausage skin. So it's blood and stuff to make it like
blood?
cornstarch.
Ugh. You know what the food was? Elk. That's what it was, or whatever we were eating. Remember? You came over a couple weeks ago and had it.
Oh yeah, that
shit
was so
gas.
good. Was that your
elk.
first time having elk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers their first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, actually, last one. Stinkheads. The fermented head.
Dude, give me a plate right now.
Stinkheads. The fermented head of a king salmon buried underground for a few weeks and eaten as a pungent putty-like mush.
It's hard to serve someone and try to make money from it when it's called that.
Stinkheads.
What do you want? Stinkhead would be cool. Make it as smelly as you can.
It'd be disgusting.
Yeah, and then a lot of these country bugs, like Thailand eats silkworms and wasp crackers. It's like a chocolate chip cookie, but with bees.
It's disgusting.
Why?
I don't know.
Just don't.
It's just messed up stuff. But anyways, yeah, that's episode 58, I believe.
Yep, episode 58. Leave a like, leave a comment, stuff.
Follow us on social media.
Yep. Send us more beer mail.
Please.
Yep.
We're going to work on that deal with
All right.
the beer.
Cool. See y'all next time.